We are set to go. Purdue will be in the white and St. John's in the navy blue. And right away, Mimi Reed will bring it down for the Red Storm. Purdue known to switch defenses often, something St. John's will have to keep an eye on. And there's an offensive foul right away as Peoples gets called for the push-off.
Yeah, always interested to see when you play against St. John's, how are you matching up with Jay Leverett? She was actually able to get freed up, but a moving screen on the perimeter in the process from Peoples.
Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Capital One. Purdue has used the same starting lineup in all but one game this season. This is a veteran group, both teams veteran teams, in fact. Terry's first shot no good, and there's Ellis racing through for that rebound.
Yeah, we mentioned the energy she's going to bring. She's asserting herself every possession on the floor, getting things going with an O board.
Terry sizing up Reed, and there's the turnover. St. John's also has been using the same starting lineup basically the entire season. Everett lost it out of bounds, and it'll go back to Purdue. Petrie, fires it right over top of Archer. Bailey, shot clock a factor, down to 3. Gives it to Archer, and Archer knocks it in for the first St. John's bucket. Ellis, nice move, goes to the baseline, but the defense comes over and Ellis steps out of bounds. Maybe some nerves a factor here early. Neither of these teams turned the ball over that much, and that's already Purdue's third. Only had 2 made shots so far. Bailey to Archer, and the baseline jumper is good.
Purdue Tartamella's group this season.
Archer has all 4 St. John's points. She only averages 7 a game. Petrie, nice drive, gets stopped by Archer on the switch, and then Archer couldn't stop her momentum and committed the foul. Well, we could do an entire show on Katie Geralds, the head coach for Purdue, former Miss Basketball in the state of Indiana and one of the all-time greats here at Purdue. She is becoming one of the all-time great coaches as well, and is going to love that Petrie just banked that in. St. John's much more disciplined in their half-court offense. Here's Patterson for 3. Petrie with another rebound. And got blocked by Peoples. Drake gonna push it. Substitutions coming in now. Jayla Smith, who was a huge star for Purdue earlier in the Big Ten tournament in a win over Wisconsin, a must-win that eventually was the difference maker to get them in the tournament. Harper going to her left and scores. Harden trying to switch out on Everett, and Harden gets called for the foul. It's a program that's done a complete 180.
Yeah, really across the last 2 years. We mentioned Purdue really increasing their wins. St. John's as well, just 12 wins last season, 22 this season. Was predicted 7th in the Big East and finished 4th. So between Coach Tartamella, Jayla Everett as a charge, called on the 6th Woman of the Year in the Big East, Unique Drake. We talked about Abby Ellis perfectly getting to that spot, beating Drake. Perfect position to draw the offensive foul.
Getting it into Harper. Harper, nice shot in the paint. Shot clock under 10, down to 7. Patterson knocks down the 3. Off the bench to transfer from Indiana. And 20 points in that upset against UConn this year.
And she's one of the few players on the floor right now that has NCAA tournament experience. She was with Indiana at a point where they went to the Elite 8, so she's been in this atmosphere.
Harper looking to post Patterson up, goes underneath this time and scores. Love it.
How dominant has Caitlin Harper been? And again, it's just simple moves.
Everett shooting the 3, knocks it down. Jayla Everett, one of those rare players that has come to a school for 1 year and made the first team all-conference team. This is her last year of eligibility as well. And how about Harper? Purdue's post presence, it's been a big difference maker here as we get close to the final minute of the quarter. Everett hit on the arm. It'll be 2 free throws. The foul on Jayla Smith. Shayla Everett going to the free throw line, knocks it down. It gives me a chance to remind you the NCAA Women's Championship continues Friday with first-round games and continues through Sunday, April 2nd when we crown a champion. Every game is on the ESPN family of networks.
Terry, more somebody who likes to get in the paint and distribute rather than look for the shot herself, something that St. John's worked on.
Shot clock at 5. Bounce pass broken up. Will they get a shot off? Bailey, yes they will. It's a layup by Drake at the buzzer. Run to perfection by St. John's in the quarter.
Really a dangerous group when all of their different pieces are on and working well together.
That was their highest ranked win since 2012. We're starting the second quarter now with a tie score. Reed, offensive foul. And Ellis has taken 2 charges already. Gotten Mackey Arena up on its feet many times in West Lafayette this year with spectacular plays. Here she is with the ball. Ellis lobs the pass down low, intended for Waltman, who's checked into the game. But the ball goes out of bounds.
And well defended by Kadeja Bailey. Purdue was really trying to run Ellis off a ton of screens. She curled around but was met with a 6-foot Kadeja Bailey.
Reed analyzing. She's got Ellis on her. This is Everett. Everett has been red hot and continues to be.
That was a nasty step back 3 for Miss Everett.
She's hit 2 threes, 7 points in total. Everett didn't start playing basketball until the 7th grade. She told us that yesterday in practice.
Yeah, she said it was all street ball, just kind of following along her older brother.
Oh, what a 3 by Madison Layden, who knocks it down. Peoples trying to post up Waltman, going to give it off in the corner. Patterson's 3 on the way. And the rebound run down by Petrie. Petrie maintains possession. Waltman. And Waltman fouled on the arm by Patterson, and Waltman will go to the free throw line.
But Madison Layden, a little bit too late on the contest from Mimi Reed, trading threes.
She was a starter last year and bought into a completely different role this year and has excelled in that role. And a nice contribution off the bench already.
Replaces Danielle Patterson.
Purdue with more fans here simply because of proximity. But St. John's is so tough. Both these teams have so much poise because they're veteran teams. Petrie trying to take it all the way and 1. And another foul on Peoples. Petrie at the free throw line now. Purdue's on a 7-0 run. Petrie, when Coach Stringer retired at Rutgers, entered the portal and came here to play for Coach Geralds. Just loved how upfront and direct Coach Geralds was. St. John's has gone over 3.5 minutes without a bucket until then. Cosgrove knocks down the 3. Boy, did she. Waltman gets loose underneath. Nice pass as well. 12 points in the paint for Purdue, only 4 for St. John's. Bailey looking for a screen. Shot clock down to 8. Leans in. Got it. Back here in Columbus. Yeah, Purdue showing a massive post presence today. Nice take by Jayla Smith and 1.
Nobody steps in for help for St. John's.
Jayla Smith, the 10th Indiana Miss basketball to play in at Purdue in history. We thought it would be tight, Kim, but the way it's been played is a little different than we expected. And a foul inside on Purdue. Cosgrove will go to the free throw line now from Holbrook, New York. And True TV for more information on NCAA tournament game times and networks. Go to NCAA.com. Nice looking free throws. It has been a game of runs so far, that's for sure. Smith to Terry. Remember, Terry as a pass-first guard. Waltman through the double team. Got it.
Ricky Waltman.
Yeah, Ricky Waltman had a player in front, a player behind, a perfectly placed pass inside.
Cosgrove again, her second 3. 3 minutes left in the half. Terry puts up the shot off the front of the rim. And that's exactly what St. John's wanted.
Yeah, they would prefer her to take the shot. She's more comfortable passing first. They want to make her be a shooter, and so far she hasn't been able to knock down from the paint.
Cosgrove for a Walton got right up on her that time. Harden defending Bailey. And Bailey has it knocked away. Well, Bailey's a good story for St. John's, that she has been attending St. John's basketball camp since she was 9 years old. Joe Tartamella said he has almost like a father-like relationship with her, and how gratified he's going to be when he sees her go from that 9-year-old little girl to getting her degree in May.
So unique to see a player stay at the same school for 5 years, and we're seeing the same on the Purdue side with Cassidy Harden.
Harden, a fantastic story as well, number 5 in white for Purdue. Offensive foul on Petrie. First foul on Petrie as Coach Geralds looks on. The Purdue men's basketball team are here in Columbus as well, playing in the NCAA tournament. And Coach Geralds and Coach Painter are great friends. Reed trying to get past Harden. Oh, how about that ball movement? Knocked down by Drake. That deserved a make.
Purdue had gone zone on that possession, switching things up, but St. John's continues to work it around.
St. John's has come all the way back.
St. John's averages 6 3-pointers made per game. They already have 6 here in this first half.
Let's see if I jinxed her. She's one of the best free throw shooters in the country. And that stops a Purdue 7-2 run to get Purdue back close to St. John's.
And you're in the clear there. No jinx.
No announcer jinx. 2-point game as we approach halftime. In this battle of number 11 seeds, the winner moves on to face North Carolina Saturday afternoon at 4 Eastern. The Tar Heels here watching this game. Drake knocks down another 3, and all of a sudden, the 3 ball is a huge factor for St. John's.
Kadeja Bailey got 2 feet in the paint, drew 2 defenders, and finds a wide-open Drake.
Speaking of wide open, Petrie wide open for that layup. St. John's trying to milk some clock here on this possession as we get close to halftime. There's the 3, and it's good. 2 in a row for Drake, and that extends the lead. Ellis quickly on the other end draws the foul, and Ellis is going to go to the free throw line.
But Sam, I think that was actually the 3rd 3 in a row from Unique Drake. She had hit the corner, and then this was the kick out, drawing 2 defenders. Unique Drake, she's knocked down 2 in a row, but Purdue once again leaves her wide open. Now 8 threes for St. John's. They may need to adjust.
She comes from a Aussie Rules football family. If you've ever watched it, that's a tough sport. Her dad was a legendary referee in Australia. Final 30 seconds of the half. It's been a good one in this first 4 game. One more to come tonight. Reed against Harden gets loose. That was sweet.
Maybe Reed just sticking with it, hesitating a little bit, finding an opening on the opposite side of the rim.
And it is a 6-point St. John's lead in the closing seconds of the half. Harden trying to cut it in half. Can't do it. And the ball will stay with Purdue with 1.3 seconds left. 1.3 seconds left in the half. Lob up to Petrie. Petrie, did she get it off? It's not going to matter. So St. John shoots 8 of 12 in the second quarter, and that was a big difference maker. The question is, can they keep doing that here in the second half? Ellis with the ball. She did not make a shot in the first half. Is on the stat sheet for a lot of other things. Terry, and Terry misses that jumper. Bailey coming to work now. Kim, Purdue waited a while to come out after halftime. What do you think the message was from Katie Geralds?
Certainly was locate 3-point shooters, and we see they went zone a lot in the back half of that first half, but now they're back in a man-to-man. Looking at the closeouts here, there has to be a bit more spring in the step on this end of the floor.
Bailey with 4 on the shot clock, misses, gets her own miss, and then misses a second time. Archer there, though, to get the offensive rebound. Everett for 3. Peoples gets the rebound. What a possession here for St. John's. And finally, Mimi Reed ends it.
And that just has to be an absolutely infuriating possession for Purdue.
And a travel. Purdue led for 13 minutes, just over 13 minutes in the first half. And now St. John's has its biggest lead of the game so far. People stop. Everett, double team. Shot clock at 5. Everett knocks down the 3 in front of the bench with a hand in her face.
Drew an extra defender and found an open shooter, something that Purdue did not defend well in the first half.
That was the first foul on Everett. Ellis didn't even think about shooting. Pass to Harper, and Harper misses twice, gets it the third time, and that's the charm. Up to Everett. And Everett fouled by Harden, and Harden went down hard. And knocks that free throw down as well. To get a win here tonight and keep her basketball career going in a St. John's uniform. Shot clock is at 5, but they may want to get her a look. She's open, not going to take it. Petrie hit the rim, but Peoples grabs the rebound.
Yeah, St. John's just locking up ball handlers there, not allowing anything within the three-point line.
Reed, nice move. And a good switch on the defensive end. Reed, wide open.
St. John's had already hit 9 threes in this game. How is somebody left wide open on the perimeter for a 10th?
Well, that is only the 15th made 3 of the season by Mimi Reed. Here's Terry, and Terry continues.
Typically don't see those type of rebounding numbers from a guard, but she's got more height for a guard, and she really takes advantage of her size.
Smith was waiting on that pass, and Smith goes coast to coast for the layup.
And I think that's what Purdue needs right now, to be more disruptive on the defensive end.
Shot clock at 5. Reed going to work, tried to go up under. Shot clock expired, but the basket will count as she got it off in time. Archer gets the bucket. Wide open is Harper. And Harper with the left. It's the one stat Purdue's dominated this game in points in the paint. They've scored 24 points in the paint to 12 for St. John's. But when you're making 10 threes, who needs points in the paint? Everett, baseline jumper. Layden finds Harden in the corner for 3. Knocks it down. Harden, a very good three-point shooter, finally gets one to go down. Getting close to 2 minutes left in the third quarter. St. John's continuing to lead, and that lead grows. Another bucket by Drake, 55-42.
And Drake has knocked down a bunch of threes in this game, but not settling that time.
Steal by Everett. Everett blows by the defense and lays it in, and a timeout taken by Purdue.
Going inside out. If it goes in, it doesn't necessarily have to stay in. Get some kickouts and some cuts. There's a flare screen.
Long 3, good by Madison Layden. So it's a real contrast here. St. John's well over their average, Purdue under it. There's another one from St. John's. Drake has made 4 of 5 three-point attempts, and that extends the lead back to 15 with under a minute to play here in the third quarter. A lob broken up by Everett. Smith there. Shot clock continues to run, and one as Smith gets fouled on the way to the basket. Came off the bench to score 16 points against Iowa in the quarterfinals. Final 20 seconds of the third quarter. 7-second differential. Everett kicks it out to Cosgrove. She'll take the 3. In and out. A chance for Purdue to get a final shot. Petrie travels. St. John's ball.
Petrie didn't have her eyes forward.
Now the mantra for Purdue this year is be hard to beat. And St. John's has figured it out to this point. So we have played 3 quarters of basketball, And St. John's leading Purdue in this battle of 11 seeds. But that has been the big story in this first 4 game tonight. Fourth quarter. Whose season ends, whose continues. Mimi Reed again. And this time missed. And now Terry back in the game for Purdue. Here's Smith. Knocks it down. And a foul away from the ball. That was on Archer, and that is her 3rd foul. And Archer's coming out of the game. And Petrie, after that brief breather, back in the game for Purdue. Smith going to get a break right now as well. St. John's still looking for their first made shot of this quarter. Harden throws it off the leg of Potts. That speaks to her sense of urgency, wanting to keep her career going. Shot clock is at 5. Petrie lights it up for a 3. Rich history in women's basketball. 3 Final Four appearances, also a Big Ten record as well. Peoples inside is fouled by Terry, and she could go to the line for a 3-point play. Peoples misses the free throw. Peoples, a 55% free throw shooter. As a team, though, both these teams excellent in that department. And Petrie has knocked down 2 in a row. Bailey holding it, shot clock at 5. She makes her move. Bailey misses, and another rebound for Purdue. Outlet pass broken up.
Good hustle play by Reed. Not the worst foul at the moment.
So the drama building here in Columbus. St. John's holding to a 6-point lead, with Purdue having the momentum at the moment. Entry pass. Nice layup by Harper. Bailey with the nice fake. Blocked by Smith. Petrie up to Ellis. And a foul called on Everett, and a technical foul as well. I would imagine she's going to get back in the game pretty quick. Everett, because of the personal and the technical, now has 4 fouls. So she is on the bench with 3:48 to play. This to cut the lead to 2. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. Both teams in the bonus. A lob down to Archer off the rim. Purdue can tie or take the lead. Possession arrow favors Purdue. Purdue looking for a good shot. Petrie. Shot clock at 7. Spins. Makes. We have a tie game.
Big bucket, Laisha Petrie. She's knocked a couple down from 3 that time. Takes it off the bounce.
Everett back in the game with 4 fouls and makes her presence known.
Everett just curling off of a screen right at the elbow. Finding that middle paint area.
Now this is an incredible stat. Purdue's undefeated when they hold opponents to 65 or fewer. Look where we are right now. Petrie with the miss. St. John's with a 2-point game, and they have 64 points on the board. Reed, guarded closely by Ellis, finally got rid of it. Everett to Peoples. A nice rebound, ripped down by Layden. Petrie got underneath Everett, who has 4 fouls, and a timeout taken by St. John's. But we have a tie ball game.
And Purdue is in the bonus, so they cannot foul, or it would send St. John's to the line for 2.
Both these teams, excellent free throw shooting teams. Reed holding it out, eating clock. About a second between the game clock and the shot clock. Final 10 seconds of the game. Bailey, 5, down to 3. Everett lost it. Made it! Jayla Everett with the 2. Purdue will inbound it in front of their bench. Layden holding the ball. Throws it up. That's it. St. John's has defeated Purdue. And their March Madness continues.